If you remove Chairman Nwosu, you must replace him from same zone. It's Mark from Southeast. Sowunmi ask, which Sowunmi? Who is always inviting this Sowunmi now for interview? I don't understand. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Sowunmi, has raised concerns over leadership changes within the African Democratic Congress, questioning whether due process and constitutional provision were followed in recent developments. What's your own? Go and mind your party now. What's your own with ADC? Sowunmi made the remarks during an interview on the mic on podcast hosted by Wike, where he discussed internal party structures and the importance of adhering to lay down rules in a political organization. In the interview, Sowunmi specifically referenced the removal of the party's former national chairman, Ralph Nwosu, who hails from the Southeast, arguing that the party's constitution clearly outlines the process for replacement. Can you mind your party? Can you really mind your party? Louis Duche says, sir, he was not removed. He resigned. You resigned and then you now want to come back. I don't understand. Big Four says, if it was not an Edo man or woman that replaced Adams Oshomole when he was harvested out of APC chairmanship office as its chairman, why would Wike come out with such an illogical and clueless argument like this? The man Wike has turned an automatic Stockholm syndrome simply because he wants to run away from ICPC and EFCC lawyer that has never moved bail application, neither raised an objection in courtroom, is here talking about Adash. I don't know how this relates to what we are talking about, Sha. Which I said, what an empty vessel head. Kanokoro said, this so-called Sowunmi is just an agent of Satan, trying to sow the seed of discord and disunity among members of ADC. Of course, that's what they want to start doing, for the advantage and benefit of his benefactor, brother Tinubu, whom he has been propping up, using his fake membership of PDP as a vehicle to execute his traitorial role. What really concerns this busybody so-called Sowunmi will be with the internal affairs of ADC. I wonder, what's your business with ADC? If not to inject rancor, bitterness and bad blood among the members. This is how Agent of Darkness works. So yes, Asoko Rock says, every party must not follow the same pattern of replacing their chairman. Abi? They must not. Emeka Para says, when Adams Oshomole was removed as APC chairman, who replaced him again? Abdullah says, it's already a nuisance, useless people that just wants to maintain the status quo. Akanafo says, this Yoruba Sowunmi is becoming a political nuisance. Why do you have to add Yoruba Sowunmi? Get wahala. Always talking out of points, yes? If he was always talking out of points, ABC agent everywhere. Isaiah Kevin says, useless bought over Wike, Tinubu, PDP, ADC. Are you from the Southeast Zone? After OBJ, Jonathan Goodluck came in, then Oshibaju became VP. When is the turn of the South again? Niger daughter Nefe says it's Southeastern. Did you remember Southeast then before Abiru Tinubu grabbed it by force? Now, as stupid as you are remembering Southeast. Fake people everywhere. Pena says, why are you afraid of David Mark? Go show na Pepe, idiot. Olowunyo says, spirit of June 12 will continue to haunt David Mark and the democracy he truncated in 1993. Prince Nancy replies and says, coming from a coward, we don't know in less from me right in 1993. Happy slaves. Isaiah Kevin also said, what of Tinubu who once lobbied for position? Babacha denied him and ran back to join Adeko. Going back to join Adeko. Okay, I'm modified the share. Show me. You will raise this question. Are you in their party? I don't know for him. You are not in ADC, so what's your business with their party? Mufalo Ansho says, show me, are you an ADC member? No. Please pardon your own canoe. You are PDP, do not dabble into ADC affairs. It's as simple as that. Because why? Why put in your mouth what does not concern you? Kenneth Osborne says, Mark is interim. They are not constitutional bond. Okay? Peter Onyeleche says, after the sharing PDP with the likes of UK and Fayose, he's here opening his wide mouth and ranting in a matter that does not concern him. Like that's the issue. Like this matter does not concern you. Peter Onyeleche says, Sowunmi, you are an interloper, a gate crasher, and intruder into a matter that does not concern you. Are you an ADC member? Or you are one of the stooges of APC to further destabilize ADC? Double tongue man, you and others with your anti-party behavior have destroyed PDP. Now you are subtly coming into ADC again to do APC's bidding. Be careful with the fiery furnace of fire of God. Yes, so because if you try it, and then he said, what is your business? With the internal arrangements of a political party, old men who have lost their bearing for mere balls of akara. I ask you, is Gombe, who is seeking to be replaced as chairman, is he from the southeast? Then again, you that know what arrangement is, after Obasanjo's presidency and Oshibajo's vice presidency, is Tinubu supposed to appear as president from the south? This man. Kobe John says, why are these Westerners talking as if they are controlled with the remote control and battery? Well, anyone that has joined APC, they are obviously remote. They are being controlled because, they used to submit their brain. Once you enter APC, you submit your brain. You don't have brain again. You don't have sense again. So it is the remote control that will be telling you the things to say, the things to do. That is why they always come outside to always embarrass themselves on national TV. And still yet, shame, they don't used to have that shame. Very shameless. Paulina says, why are these characters too interested in the affairs of a party they are not members of? I wonder. I wonder. Lovell says, swallowing Panadol for another man's headache. Foolish man. I don't know his business. Just say, what's your business? It's purely party's internal business to zone her chairmanship of her party. So any zone, no concern you. Mind your business. Go and face your PDP. Onyeka says somebody should educate these illiterates the difference between the solution and removal. I think he needs to learn that one. Ralph says, this AGC inferior man paid by Wike. Stop disturbing Obi, else God will destroy people. Amen. Amen. Bandeya says, was Abdullah Adamu of APC from the same zone with Ganduje that succeeded him? ? Stephen says, that is not your problem. A new management is in place and power sharing will be worked out at the appropriate time. There's no even need to explain to Sowunmi. They explain to Sowunmi for that dirty person. Ignacio says, Sowunmi calm, APC and PDP, don't mind him. Is it your business? Yes, is it your business? Is it your business? This fat-mouthed person won't just keep quiet. I don't know his problem. Don't mind your business. And listen, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.